Students, we are like 3 months away from the NEET PG exam, and as we move closer to the exam, sometimes maintaining the tempo, maintaining the efficiency, maintaining the hard work starts getting difficult. If this is happening to you, or if this happens to you in the future, you need to remind yourself of certain important things. Of course, you can say that this is just another exam. You have been appearing for exams all your life, and this is one more exam. And in certain ways, that is true as well. But in many other ways, this exam is qualitatively very different from any exam that you have appeared for till now. Why? When you appear for your first prof exam, or second prof exam, or a third prof exam, or even your final prof exam, you kind of move to the next level. There were certain changes in your life, but not significant changes. But today, you are standing at a place where the next stage of your life is staring right at you. And this exam is the roadblock. That is why stakes are so high. So if you start feeling, that this life is very lonely and it's so tough and you have to make so much sacrifices, you'll have to tell yourself that don't think that you are preparing only for an exam. You have to remind yourself that you're preparing for many things, for many big things in your life. There are many students who always wanted to do things. They want to see patients, they want to do the cutting, they want to do the actual doctor work. But for long years they were forced to study some more. Now is the time when you graduate from doing only studies to doing something real. For many other students, they have always felt that they have grown old, they're in their mid 20s, and they're still dependent on their parents for money. Now is the time, now is the exam that will take you to the next level where you would become independent financially. Many students feel that they should be able to do something for their parents. This exam is going to take you to that step or that stage where you would finally be in a situation to do something for others. And for many people, the thought is that I have struggled in my entire life. I also want to have fun. I also want my independence. Again, this exam will take you to the stage where you can achieve all those things. That is why this exam is so difficult. The next stage of your life that you have always dreamt of is right there, and it's very important for you. It is very precious for you. And because it is important, because it is precious, that is why you have to go through an exam which is as tough as the entrance examination. So sometimes, while we are preparing for the exam, we forget that the things that would come attached to this exam, or the things that would come to you once you pass that exam, what are they? What are those things? What are the stakes? What are you going to get? It's not only an exam, there are multiple things that are attached to this exam, and because those things are so important, because those things are so sought after, because those things were a part of your dream, that is why you have to go through all of this struggle that you are facing at this point of time. So remind yourself of all those things. Remind yourself of what things are awaiting you on the other side. Second thing, students, some of you must be disappointed with the 2 session exam and all of that. As I discussed in my last video also, we have to remain focused on things that we can control and not give any mental space at all to things which are beyond our control. Whether it is fair, unfair, whether anybody is doing anything about it or not, all those things are not so much important. The important thing is whether you are doing what is in your hands, and what is in your hands, studying. And the third thing that I want to discuss in this video is I still keep getting messages, a lot of messages every day. Students tell me about their preparation, students tell me about the problem that they are facing in their life. And the question is always the same. Is it still possible? Can I still get a rank? Can I still get under 500? Can I still get under 1000? Can I still get under 5000? This is the question that I get every day, multiple times. And the answer is very simple. Irrespective of where you are in your life, irrespective of where you are in your preparation, irrespective of the problems that you had, the simple question is, for the next 89, 88, 90 days, can you ensure that the moment you get up in the morning, the only thing that comes in your mind is 15th of June 2025? And can you ensure that throughout the day, The only thing that you remain preoccupied with is that exam, that date, and the efforts that you need to put to crack that exam. If your life starts revolving around that date, if your life starts revolving around that exam, if everything that you do in the entire day is towards that exam, then believe you me, you will get any rank. Maybe you will not get rank 5 or 10, or maybe you will not get rank under 50, but beyond that, anything can happen. The question is, are you ready to revolve your life around a single exam? Because it's not going to be simple. And there is your answer. When you ask me, is it possible? The answer is yes, it is possible if you can ensure that your life starts revolving around an exam. It's hardly 90 days. It's not even 90 days. It's less than 90 days. For so many things which are so precious to, which are so important to you, can't you spend 85, 88, 89 days thinking about only one thing? And if you can, then there are no follow-up question. There is no reason for you to ask कि मैंने इतना किया उतना किया ये भूल गया वो भूल गया. All of that does not matter. If you can ensure that the remaining days all you are doing is preparing for this exam, your entire life revolves around this exam, and everything else takes a back seat. Social media takes a back seat, your friends take a back seat, even your family takes a back seat, weddings take a back seat, everything else is not important. If you are listening to music, you are listening to the music so that you can prepare yourself for the next study session. If you are sleeping for 8 hours or 7 hours, you are taking enough sleep so that you can again study tomorrow. And if you are ordering food from somewhere, you are ensuring that you spend only time that is absolutely necessary for having meals so that you can again get ready for the next study session. If you can do this, if your entire life starts revolving around an exam, you will crack the exam. That is the truth. That is the blatant truth which is staring you in the eye. But all you have to do is accept it and work for it. Keeping on asking the same question again and again is not going to take you anywhere. This is the answer. If you can do this, you will get selected. So students, please work very hard. The exam is very important. The stakes are very high. Things that you always wanted in your life, they are right there for you to get, and focus on things that you can control. Don't give any importance to things that are beyond your control. Keep studying hard, take the preparation to the last day, and may God bless you all.